What's up, golf noobs? Welcome back to the channel. So, as promised, here are some boring videos that are chock full of useful information, especially for you beginners. So, guys, don't buy a putter until you've watched this video. All right? So, I'm gonna walk you through putters and kind of give you the lay of the land. First off, if you're a more experienced player and you're thinking about getting a new putter, don't run out and get a new putter. First, try a different grip, okay? Right here, if you're playing maybe a more traditional grip, get out and try a super stroke grip. This here is the Tour 1.0, so it's not tapered, it's round all the way around, and it's the same width from top to bottom. This is one of my favorite putter grips. It doesn't weigh a whole lot, and the less taper kind of gives me better feel with the lower hand, which is something I've really come to enjoy. So guys, before you run out and buy a new putter, maybe experiment with putting grips. Most putter grips are $30 or less and can really bring an old putter to a brand new life. So make sure you check that out, guys. That's a good way to go. If you are shopping, if you're a beginner or intermediate player, you're shopping for a new putter, maybe you kind of don't really know the fitting demographics and all that stuff. We're gonna go over that right now. So this is the TaylorMade White Smoke. It's an Anser style blade putter with 3 alignment lines on the back and a plumber's neck, okay? You'll notice there's a little bit of toe hang. So this is would be a face balance putter with the face pointing toward the sky. This is a moderate toe hang for people with a slight arc, and this would be a lot of toe hang for somebody with a strong arc in their putting stroke, okay? So when you're fitting a putter, that's what you need to do. You need to fit your stroke, and you need to fit into a putter where your eyes are directly over the golf ball at an address. So again, this is an Anser style blade from TaylorMade, White Smoke, older model, practically brand new condition though. Pretty sweet putter, like this one. Now, going to a slightly less amount of toe hang. This is an old school oldie but a goodie here. This is the Ping Ball Namek. And it's just got the simple sight line on top, flat face, okay? A little bit of toe hang. Put a pretty standard grip on here. Love the feel. You'll notice the hossel's different. Instead of the plumber's neck that we have in the TaylorMade, see this crook here? That's a plumber's neck. Instead of a plumber's neck, this one has a single bend. It still has a slight toe hang like TaylorMade, but the bend profile of the shaft is a little different. That's more of an aesthetics thing. It doesn't change a whole lot in this particular putter versus the TaylorMade because the toe hang is almost similar. Although there is a little less toe hang in this than the TaylorMade because you typically when you have a single bend, you're going to get a little more of a face balanced putter. Here's an another oldie but a goodie, Nike Method Matter putter, soft insert applied to a milled face. Just a slight amount of toe hang. Again, kind of made for somebody with that slight arc, you know, open, square, closed. You know, open, square, closed. Okay. Here's another face balance model. This is the Odyssey Rossi DFX Dual Force. Lots of alignment lines on top, single bend shaft, so it's, like I said, face balanced. Okay, this fits better if you have more of a straight back and straight through stroke. But guys, putters are a very personal thing. So the things you gotta consider, make sure your eyes are over the ball. If your eyes are on the inside, or if they're on the outside and not directly over the ball, then the length is wrong, okay? Other than that, you need to pay attention to the hosels. Is a plumber's neck right for you? Well, if you have a slight arc in your stroke and it fits your eye, yeah, probably so. If you don't like the look of a plumber's neck, but you still want a bit of a toe hang for a slight arc, something like this Ping Ball Namek is a solid choice. You get a single bend shaft, but you still get basically the same performance standard that you would get out of this putter right here. Then guys, for those of you with very little arc in your stroke, a face balance putter like this Rossi, good choice. There's a lot of fluff on the internet right now, a lot of the experts saying that you can't game a face balance putter. Go check out our video. Me and the wife, we proved that's a bogey. And then like I said, on top of that guys, let me grab one more putter for you. This is my current gamer. This is the Cleveland Huntington Beach Soft number 8. It's a double wide Anser style blade with a beautiful deep milled face for a nice soft feel. You'll notice it has a single bend and it's a face balance putter. This baby First time out on the golf course with it was about a week ago. I've been in a nasty putting slump. And my first time out with this, 30 putts. There was a 16 putt improvement over the week before. But the experts say that a face balance putter doesn't work. Then my wife, Mrs. Golf Noob, who does not play golf, she tried it. She made 3 in a row. She hadn't putted a golf ball at all in probably, what, 10 years, babe?
Yeah.
So she made 3 in a row. So they say it doesn't fit anybody. We determined that's a bogey. But I also want to point out this oversized grip. Okay, this is a very large grip. Only 63 grams, which is pretty good. Your standard putter is usually about 58 grams. So the closer you can stay to that, the better for a swing weight. So if you can go to an oversized grip that's only a few grams heavier than that, that's pretty good. A little bit of a flat face, but no taper. It's round all the way across. This really helps take the hands out of the stroke. A lot of people, especially beginners, when they putt, they relax and they break their wrists. It's called kind of a pop stroke. The pop stroke was very popular back in the early days of golf before landscaping equipment reached the pinnacle of performance that it has today. With today's greens, they're smoother, they're mowed shorter, they're tighter, they're slicker, they're faster. And so you don't really see much of this pop stroke because you don't need that much velocity to get the ball to the hole. Now everybody typically uses some form of pendulum stroke. Okay, that's what you're looking for. A milled face putter is typically going to be pretty firm, but this is a deep milled face. So the diamond pattern here is a little more pronounced. So the holes, the gaps between the diamond shapes are a little more pronounced, which gives you a softer feel, especially in a milled putter. But this is a good choice. This has been my gamer now. Again, guys, if you're in a putter already and maybe you're struggling with it a bit, try going to an oversized grip. Sometimes that makes a huge difference. It really helps take your hands out of the stroke a lot and promotes that shoulder rock. You want to use your big muscles to putt, not your small muscles. So definitely something you should check out before you invest hundreds in a new putter. Maybe just experiment with grips a little bit. You know, try a flat sew, try a oversized grip. If you're already in an oversized grip, maybe you've lost your speed control or something, try switching to more of a standard grip or even a ping man grip or like this lambkin grip here. Very bare bones, very small, nice texture, smooth rubber, but it's very small so you can really feel the club head at the end of the stroke. Okay. All right, guys, putters are a very personal preference. So if you find a putter that you make putts with, you find confidence in, that's something you really need to stick with.
Can you talk to them about the insert and not insert, like the difference between those?
Mrs. Golf Noob for the win. All right, that's a good choice. Okay, so as I said, guys, so in this Huntington Beach, we have a milled face. It's all metal. It's all metal. There's no plastic. I mean, this is made out of typically a single piece of steel, and then they use a computer program to help run the milling machine to mill very precise patterns into the face of the putter. Now, like I said, this one here is pretty soft. The Huntington Beach soft line, they're milled face putters, but they're very soft in feel. They're not nearly as firm as, say, a lot of the Scotty Camerons are, a lot of the other milled putters from other companies. Now, that being said, this Nike Method Matter and this TaylorMade both have inserts. So these inserts are made out of plastic or urethane. I believe the Nike Method is made of a urethane insert, so it's buttery soft feel. The golf ball just feels like a super ball when you putt with one of these. Ultra soft feel. This is a plastic insert putter on the TaylorMade. This is their Pure Roll insert, and the idea of this insert is the grooves pinch the ball and press it more to the turf, so you get more roll and less bounce. So this gets the golf ball rolling quicker off the putter face. Now, generally speaking, your insert putters are going to have a softer feel than your milled face putters, okay? And that's because this is made out of plastic instead of metal. We all know metal is firmer than plastic. So generally speaking, if you have a milled putter face or a metal putter face, like this ping here, this ping is not milled, but the face is metal, okay? So when you have that metal, you're going to have a little firmer feel. Firmer feel basically equates to a slightly louder sound when you strike the ball with your putter. Softer feel is generally a much more muted sound when you strike the ball with your putter. Also, a softer feel takes a little more gusto to get the ball to the hole. When you have a firmer putter like this, it takes a smaller stroke to get the ball the same distance. Because again, steel is firmer than plastic. And that's the difference on insert putters. Good job, Mrs. Golf Noob. I'm glad we didn't leave that out.
Yeah.
Helpful tip. So guys, it all comes down to preference, but you need to try a milled face. You need to try an insert putter, get a feel for kind of which one you prefer, and then just find what fits your eye. Find what you're comfortable with, okay? Putters are the most individualized club in the bag, but they're one of the most important. Guys, 30 to 40% of your strokes around are gonna be made with a putter, okay? I've seen plenty of guys go spend $500 on a nice new driver, and they've got some $20 piece of junk they found at a garage sale that doesn't fit their game at all in their bag as a putter. Guys, you're gonna use driver maybe 12 to 14 times around. You're gonna use a putter every hole that you don't hole a chip or an approach shot on, okay? And guys, let's be serious for just a minute. At our skill level, that's not happening very often, okay? So guys, pay attention to your putters. This is one of my favorite putters in the bag, and it's cheap. I bought this from Play It Again Sports in Wesley Chapel. The grip cost more than the putter. I think the putter was $7.99. The grip was, I think, $10 or something like that. Okay? So I have very little invested in this putter. But this is one of my all-time favorite putters. So just because you have an inexpensive putter that you found at a garage sale or a thrift store or Goodwill or a Play It Again Sports, doesn't matter. Okay? The important thing that matters is, does it fit your stroke, does it fit your eye, and does it fit your game? Do you feel confident standing over the ball with a putter that you're gonna make the putt? If you do, it's probably the right putter. If you don't, it's definitely the wrong putter, okay? The hardest 5 inches on the golf course, folks, is right here. So remember that, golf noobs. All right, that about does it for our putting video. Guys, we are over 50 subscribers now. When we get to 100 subscribers, I've decided we're gonna go ahead and have a golf ball giveaway that we're gonna run through the entire channel. That way, if you're not local to the Tampa Bay area, you still get a chance to kind of win something, okay? I thought that would be cool. So if we can get to 100 subscribers, we're gonna have a golf ball giveaway. We're gonna randomly draw a name from a subscriber, and whoever that subscriber is, whether they be in Tampa, whether they be in Oregon, whether they be in Alaska, Maine, Arizona, Nebraska, Texas, Oklahoma, guess what? You're gonna win a box of golf balls, courtesy of Golf Noob. When we get to 500 subscribers, we're gonna have our first major giveaway on the channel, even though that's gonna be coming out of our pocket, because again, we're not gonna be monetized yet, okay? But at 500 subscribers, guys, if we can get there, that one too will be for everybody in the country. So we're gonna have a big giveaway at 500. Let's see if we can get there. So again, guys, do not buy a putter until you've watched this video and check this out. Now you know the differences, you know what to look for, you know where your eyes need to be, you know what the different toe hangs are, you know, again, face balance, okay, toe hang for a slight arc, face balance for straight back and through. All right, till next time, golf dudes, later.